Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're visiting my channel, make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. Let's get into it.
Books. What do you think about books?
Books? Some really boring, some really interesting. Depends on the author and also the star. Yeah, books. Next question, please.
Well, why do you like about books?
I don't like all books, but the books that I like is because it's very interesting, first of all. Second of all, it's the story maybe have a special thing, or you really like the character or something. I like my multiple books. I like multiple books because sometimes they have different stories and they are pretty interesting. And I could name two authors that I actually kind of like. First is J.K. Rowling. I don't like the person while I like her books, and I also like Roald Dahl. They're both very smart authors. His books are really nice, except for the Cursed Child number 8, Harry Potter: The Next Generation. Cursed Child. No, I don't like the Cursed Child though, but I like the 1 to 7 books. Even though I haven't finished, I'm only at the second book right now. But my sister kind of told me all about it, and we also watched the movie 1 to 8. Why 8? Because they have one more extra movie, part 1, part 2 for number 7. Potterheads would know that. And I also like Roald Dahl's book because it's very interesting, very adventurous sometimes, and sometimes they even have his own story. And his own story, he will not write it unless it's very, very interesting. Well, I read a book about the fox or something, about a fox going to hunt at night, and there's 3 farmers. One farmer have chicken, the other farmer have duck, and the other farmer have geese. And the fox always hunt at night to bring back food to his home because he have a family of 1 wife and 3 or 4 kids, or 5. I forgot because it was the first Roald Dahl book I ever read in my life, and wow, it actually ended up quite good. Oh, that's not the first actually. That's the second book, but it was good. It was really good. Don't believe me? Read it yourself. Comment down below if you actually read it before, and what part do you actually like. It's very nice where it actually like know how the fox actually work, because Roald Dahl actually lived in Africa before, if I'm not wrong, and he knows quite a lot of wild things too. He knows how to write them, and I assume that he actually knows quite a lot too. He knows that fox actually use wind to sense people's presence. So the hunters was like, I'm gonna hunt down you. I'm not gonna let you eat my geese, chicken, duck. There's 3 farms anyways. 1 short, 1 tall, thin, and 1 middle, fat. And it's like, hey, I'm not gonna let you eat it anymore. So that night there was like, okay, stand still, take your gun, aim, wait for it, and make sure they're against the wind and behind the fox. So when the fox tries to smell it, it's like, and they smell the front, but the back, he cannot smell them. And they actually mentioned that they smell very, very bad. But that's not the point. And it was like blowing over the wind. So it's like, oh, it's clear. Nobody's there. Then he walked and a little bit more, and then there was the grass. Then he stick his head out to look around. He was always the most careful when it comes to that part. And then he stick out and he look around. Nobody was there. And then suddenly, somebody shot. Somebody stepped on the wood. Crack! You hear it. Turn around because folks' ears are very sharp. They live in the wild. Turn around and run back to the hole. But somebody shoot and his tail actually split into half or came off. Of course, this is not a real story though. This is just a story it came up with. That's why I like it. It's already quite. It's like, what's gonna happen? Something like that. And it's pretty interesting. And you should really read the rest yourself. Don't want to spoil you too much about that. And the other one, the actual first book I ever read of Roald Dahl's, is the one talking about turtles. Turtles. And here's the thing. This guy, he have a woman downstairs that he liked, and there was like already adults, and this woman downstairs loved her turtle. So it's kind of a weird story, but it's very interesting. So he was like, hey, the woman was like, hey, I really wish that my turtle could grow bigger, faster. No, not walk faster, or he means grow bigger, faster. And it's like, and then the man was like, okay. So he bought a lot of turtles. Literally a lot, like 100 of them, at least. I forgot what's the name of the turtle though. And he was like, hey, okay, let's see. You have almost the same color. Use something to catch up the turtle from below. Put it up, almost the same color. You are slightly bigger, and you are slightly smaller. So the smaller one is the one the woman used to have. It's just like, okay, your guys are almost the same. Put down the bigger one. It's like, hey, how long was your turtle again? About I don't know, 50 centimeters something. Oh, 50 centimeters. Great. I mean 30 centimeters. Oh, okay, great. Check on his size again. Oh, let me check first. 52 centimeters. Okay. Check. Oh, wow! It's 37 centimeters now. Really? Yeah, it grows so fast. And it's like, oh. And then that's only a summary. That's only the beginning. Wow, you should really read that book yourself. I finished that book in a few hours because it was like very small one. And I'm not a fast reader, but I can read. So I finished it in a few hours. It was interesting. That's only a summary, but you could read the book yourself afterwards. But I know some people out there that love to read books. You can actually finish this book about 30 minutes. Well, my sister could easily finish it in 30 minutes too. Yeah. Comment down below if you actually like to read books. So there's more other books that I like to talk about. The BFG. Ever heard of it? Oh yeah, that movie. I watched it it makes you feel magical sometimes, and it's like, wow, Roald Dahl, you're a genius. But if you read the book, more details, and some of the movie scenes are actually wrong. So sad though. But you can correct it in the book. The book was like, wow, man, this is so good. This is really so good. You should really read it yourself, even if you're like, oh, I don't want to read it. It's okay. I actually watched the movie before. Plus, I have other books to read. I bought a lot of them. Well, okay, you can finish your books before you read this one, but yeah, I think you should really read it, even though you watch the movie, because the movie is a little bit wrong and a little bit not right. I know the people that's like, oh, I love to read. People out there that are like this must be thinking, are you kidding me? I want a book. I want a book right now. I'm pretty sure they'll react like this if they're watching this video now. There's a lot more other books you should read. Daniel and something champion thing about protein. Is it called protein?
What was that?
Never mind. It's something like a protein. You go hunt for the rich man's property where they have a lot of special birds. I don't know, but it's like protein. You catch birds and stuff, and you don't want to fall into the rich man's trap. You'll be catched by the people, and it's like, man, you're gonna get the pain. And it's like, I'm catched by the trap. What do I do now? You have no escape routes unless someone comes to save you. And you have to know very well about the geography too, if you want to do poaching. It's very dangerous at night, but they only do poaching at night. Most of the people. And then it's like, after you approach, you can approach like 15 of them. If you approach 15 of them, you can have 15 feasts, which is amazing. 15 feasts of chicken, like turkey, 15 times. So good. I understand how you feel, because I love it too. But so that's about protein. Oh yeah, and the middle part is very, very, very intense. I'm not gonna tell you about the story because I definitely want you to read it yourself. I read it. Wow, it's amazing. It's simply amazing. And the witch. I didn't read that book though. I haven't read that book, yo. I watched the movie, the new one. There's a new movie released for The Witch. You should really go to watch that. It was interesting, a little bit disgusting at the same time. Yeah, you should go watch it. It's very interesting. It's very nice. So check out The Witch movie. The story was very good. The story was very, 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 very good. And keep in mind that Daisy, inside the book, Daisy does not exist. If you watch the movie, Daisy does not exist. That's what my sister say though. But the fat guy do exist. That's my chocolate. That kid. That's about all the Roald Dahl book that I like.
I thought you started with Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Yeah, I left Harry Potter to the second part because I have no idea why though. But because Roald Dahl actually have like a multiple books, so but Harry Potter too. I know how you feel for people. Potterheads like, hey, just join Harry Potter already. I know you like Harry Potter. Yeah, but I only read the first book, and the second book I only read halfway. I haven't finished it yet. It's very interesting. The whole atmosphere of the second book is quite intense. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen when the snake is gonna come? The snake! The snake! Where is it? Oh, who are you? Tom Riddle. Tom Riddle. Who are you? Who are you? First year for Ginny. And Ginny was like, under the spell. Blood. Blood on the wall. It's like, who is it? Who is it? The whole atmosphere is very intense. Like, goosebumps. Especially at night. Sometimes my sister really loves to spoil me about this type of things. And it's just like, hey, I'll sleep with you tonight. And then I was like, okay. And then when we sleep, my sister will be like, let me tell you about Harry Potter. Yeah. Because I love listening to a Harry Potter story, you can make it like spooky. And it's very interesting the way she said. And then, yeah. And she'd be like, hey, Tom Riddle. Form into another word. Actually, I don't want to tell you this. If you haven't read the book, this is a total big spoiler. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm not gonna tell you. Sorry if I said too much. And for Harry Potter, I really like it. It's like first episode, second, third, fourth, because I actually like Harry Potter quite a lot. That's why I actually will not talk so much about it. The reason is I do not want to spoil the others. People that like Harry Potter and got spoiled will be very, very furious. And I was in Australia 2 years ago, and I was at my mom's oldest daughter's house. If you can link that, yeah, okay. And they have a smart TV. We watch it. We watch all Harry Potter's marathon every day. We watch one Harry Potter, and the last Harry Potter, the last Harry Potter, which is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Is it? I kind of forgot. Part 2, and after we watched that one, the next day we was returning to our home, like on an airplane. So it's like, whoa, we barely finished the whole 8 movies and we go back home. Wow. My sister actually only watched until the 3rd book that time. We haven't bought the 4th and 5th and 6th and 7th book for her. But the moment we got back to Malaysia, we were like, okay, we're gonna buy it for you. And then she was like, okay. And then we bought it. Then she read it. But it took me quite a long time to convince her. It's like, when you watch 3 movies, and it's like, come on, let's watch the 4th. But I haven't read the 4th. I want to read the 4th first. I'm not watching it. And I was like, come on. I mean, I deciding to read Harry Potter, the first book. If I ever read the first book, you already spoiled me everything. Didn't even get to watch the movie though. You already spoiled me everything, almost everything. I know everything. And then she was like, fine. And then she's like, better be not disappointed. Better not be disappointing. And then we watched it, and it was like, it was nice, alright? Goblet of Fire. It's nice. It's nice. Some of you might be thinking, why do you like Harry Potter so much? What's about Harry Potter? The book is nice, but when you get stick inside, your fist cannot be pulled out. That's only an example, because you're gonna be stick to the characters. Like maybe like, oh, I really like Ron Weasley, which nobody would like. He's weak. He's weak. He's weak. Oh, I like Harry Potter. Wow. Yeah, I could agree. I like Hermione Granger. I could agree to that even more because she is like smart and the strongest one among the years. I like Ginny Weasley. Oh, okay, whatever. I like George and I like Fred and George, the twins. I could really agree with that. I really like them too. And once you get stick to the characters, it's like next episode when you finish the 7th book. My sister was like, I was asking my sister, do you really want to finish the book so fast? And she was like, I can't stop. I can't stop. And then when it comes to a point that she finished the 7th book, she was like, next episode. And I was like, didn't I tell you not to watch that fast? She was like, and then she literally paused for like 1 month and she reread the 1st book to the 7th book in a month. Lesser than a month. 3 weeks maybe. She was so intense into the story. She was like, I'm gonna get a Harry Potter crown. She got Hufflepuff. Shh, don't tell anyone about this, but I actually got Hufflepuff too. But both me and my sister was like, oh no, I'm not gonna be Hufflepuff. We tried so many times. It was like, no, never. And then we just get, and then we get like second time we get Gryffindor. And I was like, yay, Gryffindor! And then my sister was like, I'm too bored. I'm lazy. And then she just retry. Ravenclaw. Slytherin. Hufflepuff. And she's like, I can't get to Gryffindor anymore. No. And I was like, let me try that with her account now. She was like, okay. Then I try. And then it's like, Gryffindor. Yay! And then we close our wands. And if I'm not wrong, I'm actually unicorn hair or dragon heartstrings. Unicorn something. And my Patronus is actually I kind of forgot what's the name of the animal. It's like I forgot, but it was a very quite rare animal and I like it. Well, that's not a point or something, but yeah, that's the effect of the book. While you read it and you got stick with the characters and you like the characters and like, yippee! So that should be about it for this video. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up, ring the notification bell below. Comment about the question I asked you, I really want to know. And don't forget to comment title something so you could be responsible for the next video. Bye.